All right, Black and White Network supporters, let's talk about DEI dying in this country. Thank God it's about time that this forced version of racism, and that's just what it is, it's racism against whites, is now going by way of the dodo bird. At least we hope. In a lot of places, we've seen a lot of businesses pulling out of the DEI business. And of course, DEI had flooded and invaded and oozed into the pores of the government everywhere as well. Now enter in Tulsi Gabbard. Now, Tulsi is kind of weird. A lot of high-profile ex-Democrats that really were sort of centrist have, of course, joined the fight with President Trump. Tulsi's one of them. RFK Jr. is one of them. And Elon Musk is one of them. And now she has decided, and it's crazy, because being in the center is considered far right to the left now, right? And so Tulsi looked up, didn't have a party anymore, said, I'm joining those guys. All right. So Tulsi Gabbard has stepped in and done a lot of slashing. All right. This is a horror movie for woke Democrats. But she's done a lot of slashing, and tens of millions of dollars is now being put back into the pockets and saved because DEI is getting cut. All right. Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, saved taxpayers tens of millions of dollars in wasteful diversity, equity, and inclusion and other extraneous spendings, Breitbart News has learned exclusively. President Donald Trump made it one of his first actions in his new administration to end, quote, radical and wasteful government DEI programs and preferencing. Well, one of the scariest parts of where that invaded was our military, right? Recruitment spiraled down the toilet because nobody was like, I don't want to be part of this. If this is going to be the ideals and the focus of the military. Well, of course, he's pulled us all out of that. Quote, the Biden administration forced illegal and immoral discrimination programs going by the name Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, DEI, into virtually all aspects of federal government in areas ranging from airline safety to military. God, that's frightening. Trump's executive order declared on January 20. Naturally, Director Tulsi Gabbard has moved to scrap such controversial and discriminatory programs from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence. Gabbard has eliminated the DEI office and staff. She just trapdoored the whole thing. Just pulled the lever and then watched them all fall down into the Rancor pit. Saving 20 million bones. Scrapped unnecessary conferences, saving $3 million or more per year. $3 million or more on freaking woke conferences. Okay. Nixed unnecessary program licenses. That's saving $1.4 million. Removed redundant secure cloud contracts, saving $1.1 million per year. Ended unnecessary, never-ending training programs, saving $3.4 million. Not to mention, just think of the massive amount of personnel time wasting that. I mean, I don't know if that's part of this figure. Maybe it is, but just the sheer amount of wasted man hours. We've got DEI, how to care about minorities, version 4.0 just loaded into the trainer, and you start shoveling employees into a room where they flip through the little next of some training program that makes you want to poke your eyeballs out with a spoon, scoop them out. Reduced overhead charges on all OD&I contracts, saving 8 to 12% of all contracts' values. On top of aggressively pursuing recent intelligence community leakers and revoking security clearances of Biden officials and signers of the infamous Hunter Biden laptop letter, Director Tulsi Gabbard has already moved to save taxpayers millions of dollars. Breitbart News Washington Bureau Chief Matthew Bull first reported in late February that Gabbard saved $20 million by ordering her department to eliminate DEI programs. In addition to that, Gabbard also ordered OD&I staff to stop attending any and all conference not central to OD&I mission or that do not have defined deliverables per this official. That second order is expected to save taxpayers another $3 million a year. Wow. Gabbard also, man, we have truly found out what we suspected. The government was literally burning your money. Yeah, all right, and my money. Seriously. Just lighting it on fire. Gabbard also ordered a review to determine any ODNI personnel not working at ODNI headquarters in Washington, D.C., like staff based elsewhere throughout the country, to determine if the people are serving the mission of protecting the safety and security of the American people. If such personnel are determined to not fit that description, Gabbard, per U.S. official, will order those positions to be eliminated, a move that is expected to save taxpayers another $1 million per year at least. Gabbard has also just returned from a trip to Indo-Pacific, where she brought a, quote, nuanced understanding of the area's crucial partnerships and complex challenges as she explored opportunities to advance President Trump's America First policies across the Indo-Pacific. This includes meeting with senior National Security Agency officials at NSA Hawaii, visiting top intelligence officials and diplomats in Japan and Thailand, and holding bilateral meetings with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. President Trump remains unwavering in his commitment to achieve peace through a strategy rooted in realism and pragmatism. It's common sense. It's the party of common sense is really what it is. If it doesn't make sense, don't do it. If it needlessly burns money, don't do it. If it doesn't benefit the country positively in a real manner, then get rid of it. Why are we spending money on it? Why are we wasting time on it? Why are we wasting man hours on it? Get the hell out of here. This is I see Democrats. There's a narrative going on out there that Democrats are trying to spread that Americans are having buyer's remorse on Trump because of his policies, like Doge. And that could not be further from the truth. I don't know a single solitary Trump supporter at all that is not thrilled with the fact that this stuff is getting slashed, diced, thrown into the incinerator. Everybody fully supports what's going on. Enough wasting money in this country. Seriously. He's doing exactly what we voted him in for. And there's no confusion. Scorch it. Take a flamethrower through it. Seriously. Tell me what you think. Black and White Network supporters, Tulsi Gabbard, saving more people more money and getting rid of racism against whites. There. That's what it is. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.